It's important to remember that the visual is there to help tell part of the story, not to tell the story itself. Visuals help show and explain. Ask yourself, what are the most significant things I want the reader to see in the visual? And then comment on those things as part of the message. There are 5 rules to bear in mind when using visuals. First, introduce the visual in the body of the document. When reading, readers look for signals to help them put the information they are reading into context. Therefore, it's important to let the reader know that a visual is going to be used and what it will be used for. Do so by introducing the visual in the body of the document just before it is presented. Second, give each visual a title that describes its content and number the visuals by type. For example, Table 1, Table 2, and Figure 1, Figure 2. Remember to place the titles consistently above or below the visual and use the same size font as the general document text. You can offset it from the text and other headings using bold or italics. Third, lay out the visual effectively and consistently, so don't make the margins too small or put too much information into it, and provide clear instructions. Preferably place the visual to begin against the left margin to be consistent with the left aligned text and row headings. If the text above and below the visual is indented slightly, align the table with the indentation. Ensure there is one line space between the visual title and the visual, and between the end of the visual and the beginning of the next paragraph. Use a consistent font type and size for text in all visuals within a document. It is usual to use a slightly smaller font size for the visual than what is used in the text. Use a consistent style for the visuals of the same type, like tables. There are a few extra suggestions when using tables. Column headings help readers get perspective. If necessary, use vertically set column headings or 45-degree angle column headings when column headings are long and column widths are small. Use bands of white space between columns and rows to assist with readability. In general, it's best to align text to the left, but there are times when it's appropriate to center or even right align the text. However, where numbers are all written in the same way, for example, all dollar amounts, use the same number of decimal places and use right justification. This ensures all units, tens, hundreds, etc. fall under each other and make comparisons easy. Fourth, integrate the visual into the body of the document immediately before or after it appears. To integrate the visual into the text, you need to highlight in the text the most significant issues presented in the visual. Look at the visual and ask yourself, what are the 2 or 3 most important things I need the reader to see? Once you have outlined the 2 or 3 most important things, write them down in the paragraph after the visual. Doing so ensures the visual is integrated into the text and reduces any chance of misunderstandings. And place the visual as close to the related text as you can, as this invites the reader to look at the visual at the appropriate time. However, don't insert a visual into the middle of a paragraph. Finally, ensure the data presented is accurate and complete. It is easy to use visuals that can add to rather than lessen confusion and that distort the data and facts.